Practice, we had off. We had off Monday, so practice was good. Really, just now it's 80% of what we do is every day, outside of personnel specific or sets that other teams run. So thus far, everybody's healthy. Dante's coming around. He's not 100%, but he was better today, a lot better in practice. Everything was okay.
What have you seen out of Utah now that you've kind of been able to look at a full half of the Pac-12 schedule and see them against teams who play?
Utah, talented team, and with Collette, with size at 6'10", maybe 230 pounds, scores it around the rim. Really good post moves, face-up moves. Knows how to get your bigs off balance to get them in foul trouble. Mobile as a big guy, can face up, even though he doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but has a good touch. And then Cedric, who's the guy that transferred in from SMU, quick guard, can play both guard positions, fast off the dribble. I think he had 30-plus, might have almost had 39, 40 in Hawaii in the tournament that they played and scored the ball really well. So with those two additions, along with the other guys they brought in and the guys they returned, they're scoring the ball well. They're getting out in transition. They're shooting almost 54% from the field in league play, which is very impressive. So we have our work cut out for us.
Now, Bearfield was a guy that kind of you came in on the tail end of his recruitment. Is it a surprise that he is now succeeding at the Pac-12 level after doing SMU?
Not at all. Not at all. SMU is a higher level, and you're talking about being recruited by Hall of Fame coach Larry Brown at SMU. So they expected him to play right away. Now I'm not sure what took place in between, but a talented player. We got in a little too late. I think at the time he committed to SMU maybe a couple of months after we got the job, which I saw when I went to watch him play in high school. His quickness, his athleticism, shiftiness with the ball, great frame. So it wasn't a surprise at all. And I think when you can play at SMU, you can play anywhere.
Kuzma looks like he is about the same size as Ivan. And are they similar type of players? Do they do the same?
I think. I mean, both skilled players. I think Ivan might have a couple inches on him, and I think Kuzma probably more perimeter oriented than Ivan, as opposed to Ivan being around the rim. But very similar in a lot of ways.
How would you describe Kuzma then?
Well, Kuzma more on the perimeter. He goes off the bounce more than Ivan, off the dribble from the perimeter. Ivan is probably more the interior as far as post up, back to the baskets, post moves as a big. Where Kuzma, he'll post up, but it's more slashing to the rim, dump offs, attacking, and they both do a great job attacking the glass. Both probably, two of the better rebounders in our league, so they do a great job with that.
Ivan will probably be on him, you think, because Collette will occupy.
Yes.
Looking forward to that.
Yes, I mean, he's a talented player. I mean, I think most really good players and guys that want to be great, they accept challenges, they embrace challenges, they look forward to it. And I think both of those guys understand what's at stake, and they both understand what the other guy brings to the table as a basketball player.
Down the stretch, the game against Utah was kind of Cam's turning point. That's when he really started to come on when he had to go up against Pearl. How do you see him going into this game? I mean, he's obviously Pearl's not there anymore, and Cam's been kind of slowly coming back.
Well, I think the biggest key with Cam, and you can see it in practice, every day he has reps under his belt to play in practice, and in games he continues to get in shape. And I think that is the biggest key with Cam, because all the other stuff he puts the time into, condition his body, extra work yesterday on the day off. And it's just a matter of each game, each practice, his conditioning gets better and better, and then you'll see the Cam that we became accustomed to seeing.
Obviously, with Protocol and Utah's a different team, but how much of a difference is there in terms of game plan or scheming with him gone, or is it pretty much the same kind of?
Well, it's still the same team. I mean, just a little different approach because of, I would say 60% of what they did kind of went through him, especially when he got around the rim. And when games got tight, he made plays at the basket, or if he wasn't scoring the ball, he was facilitating, kind of like what Ivan does when teams are doubling him. So, but, their system is their system, and they do a great job in what they do. But, again, a lot of things flow through him.
How about what's Jace Johnson done so far this season?
Well, I think with the bigs, he's done a great job with the minutes that's presented to him, because one thing Jace does, he does a great job of playing hard. He plays, he competes, he battles. And just in watching when they run their plays, he's one of those guys that execute the play all the way through. He chases down rebounds, whether or not he gets the ball. So he puts himself in great position. He's one of those bigs that you have to put a body on him every time he goes to the glass because he'll keep the balls alive.
Any concern, you noted that the Colette has a tendency to draw fouls from bigs, and that's a little bit of a trouble spot with you guys in the past 15 games.
No, I'm not worried about that. That's part of the game. He's a talented player, and that's what happens. We like the matchups. He's a guy that does a great job facing up and unders, getting you off balance. And I think with Cam McKeon, consistently with footwork and movement and keeping their hands high, and make him go over the top as opposed to giving them angles.
Ivan said that his intent last time out against Stanford was, yeah, I wanted to come out aggressive. I tried to come out aggressive, and then he only had that one shot in the first 11 minutes. And then you said afterwards, well, he has to feel his way out. We've seen this before. He feels his way out in the first half and comes on in the second. What's the disconnect there between Ivan saying, yeah, I was coming out aggressive, and then?
I don't know. I mean, I think what happens when teams W, then you can be aggressive all day long. But if a team W, you have to pass the ball. So I think when they doubled him a couple of times, he shot the ball, perimeter shots. So it's one thing I'd like to think every game is aggressive, but it's hard to be the same play when a double is presented every time down. I mean, I don't know too many guys splitting doubles the whole night and scoring the ball. So the double, he does a great job making the pass.
There were one or two plays in particular. I think one was the Jabari 3 miss that it was damn near halfway into it was touching net, and then it spun out. Where you were able to take advantage of that double, where they pulled a guy off the perimeter, and you were able to get an open look, which Jabari just didn't do it. Is that something is that the ideal? Is that what needs to happen every time?
Well, I think the biggest thing when Ivan reads it, and again, certain teams do different things, and oftentimes they double. It might not be the same look every time. Or we might be running a different play where Ivan gets the ball somewhere where it's not what we practice. But guys know the rotations out of the double. So now when a double, opposite big, he knows what to do. The perimeter guys know what to do. Now it's just a matter of Ivan sees the double and make the decision with the basketball, the right decision. So it's not always the same pass every time.
Are you seeing more zone defenses against you at the season? Look like Stanford played it a lot, and I saw some early. Are you seeing more zone defenses against?
I think so, which is fine because again it gives us opportunity to get good looks at the basket, and Ivan can still post up, King and Cam can still post up against the zone. It's all the same. I mean, you still get your looks because I think in the zone you see where the defense is standing as opposed to in the man. In the zone, you know where the guys are, so you know where to get your shots.
Anything else for Coach?
Say about Troy Moore. He had once again just on that Saturday game against Stanford, or Sunday I should say, eight assists on 3 turnovers. I mean, is that something that you sort of expect to see more from going forward? Is more that facilitator type of role, or is that more just him sort of reacting to that particular game?
Well, I think the 8 assists are great. The biggest key, you just want Charlie aggressive. And what with Charlie, when he turns the ball over, guys will turn the ball over, but you don't want turnovers that lead to transition breaks and easy baskets for the other team. If there's a turnover, we like for it to be a dead ball so we can set our defense. But you don't want the turnovers where they're costing us baskets. But again, we're just being aggressive. The 8 assists were great. And I think Charlie takes pride in passing the ball, but you still want him to be an aggressive scorer on the offensive side of the ball. I don't want the guy just coming out and look to pass. He has to be able to score the ball when it presents itself.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.